don't know if this is going to work, but I had this idea. I bought a clipboard that opens up so that you can store things inside. And my thought was that I could turn this into a pattern holder or an instructions holder. It opens up, and my thought was that I could use that to stand the thing up so that I could then put it on a table or something next to me and see this. And then I also bought a dry erase board that is magnetic. And my thought here is that I can take off the frame. There's cardboard on the back. If I took the cardboard off and just took the part that's magnetic, I don't know if it's stuck to the cardboard or not, but just took the part that's magnetic and the whiteboard and stuck that on here, then I could use magnets. The third thing I have are these rather nice, fairly strong strip magnets from the Kawaii store. But I could also use just the flatter, weaker strip magnets. And so if this is here, then this becomes magnetic, and then I can clip on the pattern and use the magnets to hold the lines. So I'm going to try that. Do this on camera, try to take off the edge, see how far I get. Let's see, I don't really want to break it. Alright, I'm going to need some tools. Back in a minute. Alright, I have some double stick tape, some pliers, my world's smallest pry bar, some other tools for prying this thing up. Let's see what happens. I should start on the long side maybe. Okay, there's something right here that I can feel. So let's try the pry bar. There's a little staple in there, a nail or something. I don't want to mess up this side. And this is going to get boring and my camera's going to shut off, so let me do this off camera and come back. Okay, I kind of loosened this long side and this short side, and as I'm loosening this long side, it's starting to push off so that I'm starting to see the edge a little bit. So I think I'm making progress. And maybe I can even see what's going on at the corner here. The corner is kind of like shoved in. There we go. And now the whole thing comes off, or maybe, well, some of it anyway. I could probably use that for something. Let's see. Oh, it wasn't a nail. It was the plastic has a little bar that goes across, I guess, to keep the spacing and support it. And these little bits of light stuff seem like glue of some kind. Alright. Well, that's going to take some loosening. Let's explore this. So this is... Alright, the white is stuck onto the cardboard pretty well. And the white seems to have a layer of metal underneath. But since I want it peeled off cleanly because I want it smooth, I think this is going to take some work to get it off and get it with the minimum amount of cardboard still stuck to the underside. I may even have to soak it. I'll come back. Alright, I tried plastic putty knives, that's what these are. I tried plastic putty knives. I also thought that maybe because this was kind of dirty, maybe it was gripping too much, so I tried a bigger one. I thought that would work. Neither of these worked well. I ended up using this for the whole thing. And I also ended up deciding that a thin layer of the cardboard on the back is just going to have to be okay, because it wasn't going to come off cleanly. But if I get rid of these little nubs and I trim up the edges a bit, I think it'll be okay. And I want to flatten that out because that's gonna hurt me. So I have these flat nose pliers from making jewelry. Oh yes, I make jewelry. Not a lot anymore, but I think with crafts I like learning more than anything else. And probably I like tools second most. I think I like the tools better than the finished projects most of the time. I probably could have gotten a steel rectangle and put on whiteboard paint or something, or not even. But I really like, this surface is nice. It's nicer than I think I could have gotten any other way. Alright, so let's just peel off the edges for now. Get rid of the cardboard with those awkward feet. And as a temporary solution, I believe this is, yeah, it's removable double-sided tape. So I'm just going to use that for now to test the concept and see if it works. I'm gonna put the yucky stuff down here at the bottom. And let's hope I have enough tape to make this work. I'm running pretty low. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I know I should use a clean piece here, but I'm going to be taking it off anyway. Near the bottom, do I have enough for the middle? Yes! Alright. I will not try to crowd it up too close here because it was sticking up onto this little ledge that's under the clip, so it was not going to work. So I will put it a little bit closer to the bottom this time. And then later we'll see whether that's a good position or not. Okay, it's a little lumpy, but not too bad. And do I have a sheet of paper I can use to test? Well, I can use this thing, which I could clip on, and then use my bar to keep track of where I am in the pattern, or from the bottom up where I am in the grid. Oh, that's smooth. The magnet is, see, I really like this whiteboard surface because this magnet is just sliding along it, almost like it's a really hard surface material, or like those whiteboard stickers. Yeah, that's really smooth. I like that. And I think that if my pattern is, well, no, this is 8.5 by 11, I think. I was thinking that if my pattern was a little small, I could use the whiteboard to mark up along the margin. So maybe what I really want is one of these that's a little bit bigger so that I've got some margins around my pattern. to mark up. Or, ooh, just had another idea. I have these things. They're transparent liners. Let me take one that are meant to hold any kind of a template or a maze or something. You know, they're meant for writing, for tracing the alphabet and all that. But you can put a pattern into one of these and mark where the corners are so that if it shifts you don't get too messed up, or always, like maybe always put it down in one corner, and then use dry erase markers to write on this. So my thought was that I could attach this to this side, but it's going to be too big. Maybe I could just cut it along one side and leave it open, or cut it along this side I guess and leave it open, and then I can try both sides and see what I like better. This of course won't be magnetic, but I'll have a white dry erase marker. Oh, I should just show you that. So and then of course you can actually erase it. So I'll think a little harder about this. And this doesn't really erase all that cleanly. I guess it's good enough. I don't know how well it erases if you leave the marks on for a while. Let me try that. Put it up here. Alright, test. I don't know if there's supposed to be an either or not. Alright, so we'll leave that for a couple of days maybe, or maybe a couple of weeks if I forget to get back to this, and we'll see if it still erases after a while. Okay, that's it for now. I will test this out when I'm next working from a pattern or instructions. But, oh yeah, let's see, does it stand up? Do the magnets fall off when it stands up? No, the magnets do not fall off when it stands up. I'm good. Life is good. See you later.